Guys, we're gonna have a heart-to-heart discussion in this video. I'm gonna explain to you why you're not progressing in Arabic. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I'm gonna tell you things as they are and give you some actual tips that you can apply right away. So, if you're not progressing in language learning or any skill for that matter, it has to do with one of three things. Number one, you do not have a clear reason for learning that skill. Your reason needs to be crystal clear, aka your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you're learning Arabic in this case? And you need to keep reminding yourself of that reason every day, every day, every day. Number two, you are not prioritizing the learning. Things come up, something came up, work came up, family came up. You're not prioritizing the learning. You're not doing it first thing in the morning, okay? Number three, you're not consistent. You do not hold the consistency characteristic, okay? You need to work on this. Let's dive into each one in more detail. So, first of all, you need to have a very clear reason, because what happens is if you don't have a reason, you're gonna easily start making excuses to not study a thing. You're gonna be like, why am I doing this? Why am I investing so much time? Why am I studying? Well, what's the reason for this? And then you're gonna say, you know what, I don't know. Is it because the trip to Jordan I'm gonna make in 3 years? I just wanna speak to native speakers there. I don't really need it right now. So maybe let me take a step back. Whereas, if you had a clear goal and you told yourself, in 2 years, I want to relocate to an Arabic-speaking country, for example, I want to relocate to Jordan and I want to be able to speak Arabic. Now you have a very clear timeline. You have a goal that you work toward. And you keep reminding yourself, the minute you start slacking, be like, okay, if I slack, if I'm not putting in daily study time, this deadline or this goal, this objective is going to be pushed. It's going to be postponed. The more I slack now, the more time it's going to take me to achieve my results and meet my objectives and achieve my goals later. Okay, so this is why you kind of have to scare yourself a little bit every day. If I don't do this, it's not going to take me 2 years. It's going to take me 10 years. Okay, and it's going to be this like very weird loop of you start questioning yourself. You'll be like, hey, can I actually do things? Am I consistent? You start questioning your character, okay? So very important to sit down for just 10 minutes. Think about it. It should take you even less. Why am I learning Arabic? Some of the common reasons typically fall into two buckets: personal and professional. Personal, you have Arabic-speaking family members. You were born abroad. You were born outside the Middle East, but your roots are Middle Eastern. Your parents or grandparents speak Arabic, and you want to reconnect, okay? That's one of the reasons. Another reason, your partner, okay, your spouse is an Arabic speaker and you want to better connect with their family. Tamam? The other main bucket is professional. So you work for an NGO abroad and you want to be able to better connect with the people you work with. Number two, you want to relocate to an Arabic speaking country. Okay? Having this clear goal will enable you to work to scare yourself or tell yourself, what if I wasn't consistent? What if I didn't prioritize this? I'm not going to get there. I will not achieve my goal. Okay? So have a very crystal clear goal with a timeline. Tell yourself, in 2 years, I want to be realistic. Don't tell yourself in 3 months, I want to be fluent. Guys, I literally hear people tell me every day, Kareem, I want to be fluent in 6 weeks.
You what?
Yani facepalm. Ya Habibi, oh dear. Ya Habibi, oh boy. Ya Habibi, you guys know Habibi, my love, my dear. But when we say, ya Habibi, oh boy, like this. Guys, you cannot become fluent in 3 months. I hate to break it to you. You cannot. Maybe you've seen some YouTube videos of a guy studying for 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, and them doing it. Maybe they get by conversationally. But we're talking about busy adults studying, and we have limited time. And we need to immerse. There's steps to it. You need to learn the grammar. Then you need to memorize. Then you need to practice. Okay, especially if you don't live in the country. There has to be the strategic process toward all this, okay? So have a very clear goal, set a timeline, a realistic timeline, okay? And then work toward that. And then every day when you're not hitting that, when you're not studying, when you're not hitting those daily study tasks or daily study objectives that you have, remind yourself, if I don't do this, I'm not going to achieve my goal. So scare yourself in that way. Number two, we talked about prioritization. I know these all sound like buzzwords because people tell you these, like, in order to be successful, you gotta be persistent and you gotta prioritize and you gotta be consistent. Yes, but nobody really sat down, really thought about what does it mean to be consistent? What does it mean to prioritize? I'm gonna break it down. First of all, prioritization and then consistency. Prioritization. why it's very important to prioritize, especially if you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to commit to this, I'm going to move forward. Why do you need to prioritize? Because especially as busy adults, life gets in the way, okay? You need to engineer your day so that you have this as a priority. You have studying and learning as a priority. Do it the first thing in the morning. Otherwise, you're not doing it. Trust me. I've tried it myself. I've seen with other people, with other students. If you do not do it first thing in the morning, you're not doing it. You might say, you know what? I'm not a morning person. No, you need to work on sleeping at the right time, getting enough sleep. You will become a morning person. I was exactly like this. I was like, I'm not a morning person, but I'm going to bed at like 2 a.m. and I wake up for work at 7 a.m. Of course, I'm going to be grumpy, Go to bed at a reasonable hour, get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You're going to be able to wake up early and feeling amazing. You're going to feel like you're in a good mood. And you do this the first thing in the morning, okay? And you check it off your to-do list, and that's your first achievement of the day, and it's going to feel amazing, okay? And you just need to stick to this over the long term. I'm not telling you study for a full hour. We're talking about 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. Everybody in the world has 10 to 15 minutes. I don't care how busy you are. You have 10 to 15 minutes. Stop making excuses, okay? If you don't have 10 to 15 minutes, or you think you don't have 10 to 15 minutes, you do not have a language learning problem. You have a time management problem. So work on that first before diving into learning a new skill like languages, okay? So prioritize learning, okay? Meaning prioritize it during your day. Not, obviously, you're prioritizing by committing to it, by investing in it. You've already prioritized. You said, you know what? I want to learn Arabic over learning French, for example. I want to learn Arabic over learning the guitar. This, I think, is a given since you've decided to move with Arabic. But I'm talking about why, once you've decided to move and learn Arabic, move forward with Arabic and learn Arabic, why you're not progressing is because you're not prioritizing it during your day. Every day you need to prioritize it. Make it the first thing you do in the morning, okay? That's point number 2. Point number 3, be consistent, okay? Results take time. Amazing things take time. Nobody built an amazing thing in hours. You need time. You need consistency. You need to absorb it. So keep doing it. Trust me, if you do 10 minutes a day, 10 to 15 minutes a day for a year, you will be a different person. 10 to 15 minutes a day of studying for a year, you will 100% be a different person. I'm going to leave you guys with this thought. When was the last time you did something for a full year, not even full year, let's do 30 days, 1 month. When was the last time you did something for 30 days straight, only for 5 minutes? Don't tell me brushing my teeth and waking up and eating. No, other than the givens in life, okay? What have you done in your life to invest in yourself, part of your self-development, only for 5 minutes, okay? If you tell me, Kareem, yeah, I've been reading every day for at least 30 minutes. Amazing. That means you have the characteristics and the traits required to excel in language learning, because you are a consistent person by practice. You practice this, okay? Not by nature, we don't know. Maybe by nature you're born not a consistent person, but you practice this, you read every day, you can study every day, okay? For at least 10 to 15 minutes. But those that are saying, you know what, I actually can't think of something. I don't know when was the last time I did something for 10 minutes every day for 30 days. That should leave you thinking. You need, like, that will get you really, really thinking about life and your goals and your self-development, okay? Think about that. If you don't have that, it's time to really start investing in yourself, okay? I'll leave you with that. So those 3 things: have a reason for learning, okay? Prioritize the learning. Number 3, be consistent with learning. See you in the next video.